Hello everyone, welcome to Positron Plays Kingdom 2 Crowns. This is the latest in the Kingdoms franchise. We'll be doing a little series on it. Perhaps a mini-series, give you a taste of what's in store here. And with 2 Crowns, there's also an entirely new sort of biome. Oh, you look pretty cool. Let's try you out, dude. And that is Kingdom 2 Crowns Shogun, or Kingdom Shogun. Which will be available on release day. For free. It's a free update. But if you've never seen or played Kingdom before, it is a strategy / resource management game. A bit of a minimalist style. Be a pretty chill game. It can also get pretty tense. The way we play Kingdom is we gather resources. We can build things. Now, of course, if you've seen Kingdom before, a lot of this will be very familiar. But if not, then welcome. Raw Fury provided me with a code for this. Thank you very much for that, so I could show it off to all you folks. Alright, we'll build a wall here. And Kingdom 2 Crowns will actually be out. It'll be out on Steam, Xbox One, PS4, and Switch, I believe. We can gather these folks here. So there have been some pretty significant changes. I'm gonna grab both of those actually. To the game. Now you can see with the Shogun setup, you know, we've got some different critters, we've got different backgrounds, there's actually different music. Functionally, things are pretty similar. But 2 Crowns itself brings about some pretty significant changes into the flow of things. And some upgrades. Build, expand, and defend. Alright, well we will do that. Now, the way this typically works is that during the day, you should gather up some stuff. And during the night, you need to defend yourself. Defend your people. So archers are your standard hunters, gatherers, and defenders. Now there are also new types of units in 2 Crowns that were not in Kingdom or Kingdom New Land. Now I'm tempted to go for the free walls thing here, but I think because we got one wall from the tutorial, that doesn't quite work out. Now Shogun, I've been told, has some more difficulties. Now I played a little bit of this off camera. Non-Shogun, and then just the very, very beginning of Shogun to see a little bit of what was different. And one of the things I noticed immediately on the Shogun side of things is the forests are incredibly dense. To take down these forests and expand, it requires significantly more effort than before. In fact, we should probably grab another hammer here. Oops. Oh, thank you, sir, for picking that up for me. Yeah, there we go. So you'll do that. Now, you don't have direct control over your units, but they're pretty smart. They'll do things as needed. They will come in at nighttime. But if you overextend or overextend them, they can certainly get in trouble pretty quick. You do need to care for your people. Also, you are, of course, incredibly fragile. Essentially, a game over comes if you lose your crown. I mean, you lose your crown by getting hit by an enemy while you have no money. Otherwise, they'll just take your money, basically. We can afford, I think, a little more time here. We'll probably want to head indoors very shortly. Now, I'd like to get through the first island here, at least. For this episode. You're probably safe, but I don't really want to risk it. Now, I'm probably going to want to upgrade this. So this guy is kind of like a trader. Every day that we give him a coin, and as long as his camp remains, he'll go out, and then the following morning he'll provide us with quite a sum of cash. Oh, you gave me quite a bit. Yeah, so I'll probably want at least one more worker. At least one more hunter. Yeah, you guys need to come indoors. It's about to start getting nasty here. Now, the cycle of blood moons in Kingdom and Kingdom New Land was much quicker. I think it came every 5 nights. So far, playing around, I've only seen them come at 10 nights, but it might be... At least I think it was 5 nights before. Maybe it was 10. Either way, I've only experienced one blood moon so far, and it was nasty. We can just kind of chill here for the moment. There we go. So there are our demon-like denizens here. Come on, buddy. I know you can do it. Your archers are not particularly accurate. Now, there's ways you can buff them. You can give them an enchantment if you find a particular statue. This wall is probably going to go down, actually. This guy cannot aim worth a damn. Oh, God. Okay, he got him. You can also build up these rocks here. They will provide you with kind of an upward structure. Alright, we can repair that. And with that, they'll have better aim once they're higher up. So, this is the next morning. Now, there should be... Yeah, there we go. Those kind of vagrants will spawn there every day. You will give me money now. Thank you very much, sir. And or madam. And I'll pay you again. Now, his camp looks like it's probably over this way somewhere. So I think we want to leave their camp there. We want to leave his camp there. We could upgrade. There are more requirements for upgrading now as well. You can't actually get to the highest. This is again a good example. The forests in Shogun are incredibly dense. But yeah, you need to find like a stone mine, an ore mine, at some point as well. And of course, we can still gather new companions. And as you explore, you get this wonderful soundtrack. Now there's a house over here, but we're not going to be able to do anything with it because we will need gems. So that is a new resource, I believe. I don't believe that was in New Land. It certainly was when I played it. Gems are much more uncommon. The only way I've found them so far is from special treasure chests. And they cannot be used in place of coins, but they are used for various things, such as unlocking buildings, gathering new mounts, new companions. Now, I am way far out here. Much further than I should be, to be honest. I am going to... Oh, boy. Nope, time to go. So, this is where I have run myself into trouble. It is probably nighttime. I'm going to have to defend myself. The only way to really do that is to throw money at them. Now, my horse is quite tired here, so I can't gallop. So that cost me 3 gold. And I think I just got too close to their portal. Enemies spawn in from kind of these purple portals. Now, if your horse is tired and there's some grass, specifically bladed grass, you can pause for a moment and eat. And your horse will regain their full stamina. Otherwise, you need to just walk or rest. So that's our goal. That's the boat. Our goal here will be to gather up resources and just head out to the next land. Now, for the sake of this, I'll basically only want to gather enough workers and archers to take with me. There's probably not a lot of things to gather on the first land. But we'll see how that goes. Now, we should have quite a bit of money coming in as we head back here. Everybody's been hunting for the day. All those trees will have been cut down. Trees will always give you at least 1 coin back. So you'll always at least recoup your cost for cutting them down. And sometimes you'll get an additional one as well. Oh, you did have some stuff. Okay. Alright, let's upgrade here. Now, I believe that is as far as we will upgrade on Land 1. We may not have any enemies coming from this direction because I kind of scared off ones from before. So I'm tempted to just let this wall build. Yeah, good. For safety's sake, we will build this wall. Thank you, sir. And I believe you can only upgrade your camp once per day, so I might have to wait another cycle before it even shows me potential upgrade there. Oops. Alright, so we do want to gather a couple more followers here. And I probably want to make them archers. Probably 1 more worker. So I think I can take 4 workers with me, and then a bunch of archers. Okay, no, we can upgrade 1 more time. Oh, we don't have enough right now. Close, though. So you see there that this requires stone, and we just don't have stone yet. Now, we can potentially find stone. Oh, just enough. Okay, good. So we'll get that going. And we'll explore a bit out here. I'll take a coin with me. Now, it is about midday. Yeah, there's his camp. He's heading back, so I do need to be careful. Now, unlike Kingdom and Kingdom New Land, if you, so here's an archer statue, I believe, the buffing statue. We don't have any gems, though. Oh, goodness, that scared the crap out of me. What are you? You would need gems. You're some sort of bird that just came out of the sky? That's new. Unfortunately, I don't have any gems, though. Now, you folks, probably kind of unlikely to make it. But we'll give it a shot. Alright, so here is the... Oh, boy. Yeah, so that looks like it's the major portal there. Now, unfortunately, again, we're going to have to spend quite a bit of money to get them off our tail. But yeah, that looks like it was leading to the major portal, which we won't be dealing with right now. Now, you can close portals. You can lead an army over to do that. Boy, I really wish I could do something about you. I wonder if that's a mount. Yeah, you can potentially close portals. You can lead some knights and a team out there. But your teams are very fragile. Aside from your knights, they can only take 1 hit. Now, they won't die. They'll lose their equipment, and the enemies can run off with that equipment. But you would have to re-recruit them. Now, I was kind of hoping these guys would hustle a little. Usually if it gets to be around nighttime, they'll pick up the pace. I'm a little afraid of just leaving them on their own because I don't want them to get caught. But maybe they'll be okay. It's almost daytime. They'll probably be fine. Alright, so I think we'll make both of these workers. And I think with that, we'll actually go, we'll go build this boat. Alright, it's day 4. Things are going well. You might as well knock that down. Now, we probably won't build a farm or anything here on the first land. But our goal here on every land is to move on. Now, for the first land, the boat is initially very easy to build. However, it takes a lot of time. Now, with this stuff here, our workers should be heading their way over. And as far as I know, the boat no longer needs to be pushed to a dock either. In Kingdom New Land, your boat needed to be pushed basically to the furthest end and get to a dock, and that is no longer the case. Now, we got a couple of you here. I thought I saw 2 of them. Should be more though, right? Okay, there we go, here we go. Alright, so they will start building this boat. Will they be able to finish it today? I'm not sure. And as such, I am going to stay out here for the night with them. And we'll see if... I'm not sure if they'll work on the boat through the night. Typically when nighttime hits, they'll retreat, but for the boat, they might continue working all night. Now again, for the first boat, they give you all the materials. For future boats, you need to pay, you need to drop a couple of gold into it for basically every one of these panels. So it takes significantly more time later on, and a lot more resources. Now it's hard to tell deep in the forest what time it is, but I think it's nighttime now. But this boat should get finished. Yeah, here we go. So, now we can place the boat. They'll move it to its proper location. Here we go. And now a whole bunch of other of our units should come down as well. Okay, here we go. We are going to let them take some money. Yeah. That's okay. We are going to be a little... Ooh, you know what? Now we don't have enough money to send the boat. Oh, they're going to try to hunt those deer on the way here. Now, you guys should have a lot of money. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that solves that. Yeah, so 4 archers will come with you as well. And they will basically come with you to the next land. Now, you can hunt deer. They're very skittish, though, and they take a lot of hits, so they're a little tough. We're probably not going to get any of these, but... would be a nice little bonus, because I think they give 3 coins. There we go. Also, while they're on the boat, they are, I believe, safe and can attack, so... Now, that bag at the top right, you'll notice that it fills up. That is not just cosmetic. You can actually have too much money. You can only hold as much as the bag will hold. Now, I don't believe we'll pick those up along the way. That's too bad. So... now we can head to a next land. Now, we don't have any choices right now, but we will receive choices in the future. So when you arrive at a new land, you essentially, start over to an extent, but of course we took our workers and our, those folks with us. Now, there is an achievement for getting free walls, and free walls entails basically building up the camp high enough to a point where it builds walls for you. Now, I don't know exactly what level that is. Now, I'm not sure I want to risk that, but we'll see. Now, also, we can get a little companion here. Break that tree that dog was trapped under. Now we'll have a little dog follower that will give us a hand. Now what the dog will do is, oh, this only takes 1 gem. The dog will actually warn you of enemies. Essentially, if you're in the forest at night, the dog will bark when it gets to be, there's a gem there too. So this will be a mount. I know that for a fact. The dog will bark when it gets to be nighttime, and they will also bark in the direction of enemies. So you know where they're coming from. It's just a nice little extra indicator. Now this is, the quote-unquote strategy of trying to get these free walls is not something I would recommend, because I'm very likely to lose a unit here. But for the sake of fun and just getting it done in this episode, I'm kind of tempted to try it. Here we go. So here's our free walls coming up. If the workers will build those for us, or they might get built on their own. I'm not sure. No, they do have to be built. I'm not quite sure the requirements for that achievement. In fact, I might have already gotten it by accident playing off camera. But so now we get those free walls from upgrading here, and I believe on this land is where we would probably initially start to find things like the stone mine and such like that. But I think we will just let this this day play out, and then we'll wrap up. Hope you're enjoying this. It's a very chill game. I've done 2 series on it before. I think it was 2 series on it. So if you'd like to see the originals, you can always head back and check those out. We play those for that. Otherwise, give me some feedback. I know I have the audio a little louder than I usually do, because I feel like this is a very atmospheric game, almost to the point where I almost don't want to talk over it. But these games, I've put a lot of time into them. There's something just very, I don't know, meditative about the whole experience, even though it gets really, really tense at times. Alright, so it looks like enemies are coming from eastern side here. Now, as far as I know, the first night is always pretty tame. You're not going to get a giant wave of enemies on night 1, because it wouldn't quite be fair. I don't believe your dog can take damage or anything. Though I wish he would come inside. Making me a little nervous. Alright, we're good. So let's see. So we have our workers. We've got 3 workers, or we have 2. There's still a benefit to having multiple workers. But archers are really what we tend to require the most of. Alright, well, I will wrap that up for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click like, helps out a bunch. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you soon.